All right, let's settle down. Let's settle down. Let's settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, in the left corner in the ring, get ready to come up to knock us out with not a sucker punch, but a straight on punch. She hails from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in as a taco lady. She is sponsored by the Road to Convention in 4 days, none other than the one and only. Please welcome into the ring, the one and only Miss Roxann Corralejo.
Good morning, everybody. I mean, y'all, he was talking about me, but that makes me pumped. Are y'all pumped just from that announcement? Absolutely, right? Oh my goodness. Imagine being introduced by anybody like that. That is phenomenal. Not only anybody, but Mr. L. Thomas. I've said it before, but the energy that he brings to this call every single day is phenomenal. And it just gets us into that mood to want to work, to want to do things. I will tell you guys that without fail, every other first Monday of the month, hopefully you felt that, every other first Monday of the month, I always get a text from Mr. Thomas. Anybody know why? Why I get a call from him? Any guesses? Put in the chat. Some people are nodding. Yeah, we know. It's because I present on Tuesday, right? Every other month on Tuesday, I'm on here. But the very first Monday of every other month, I get a text message. And I actually wrote it down here. It says, the one that I got last week, it said, "We're ready for you tomorrow, ... to lead us into ... the convention." You guys, this is the text. And I can just hear his energy and excitement through the text. Now, what is he doing in that text? Anybody know? Jackie's excited about something. Put it in the chat. Feel free to unmute yourself. Hopefully you can. I think we can unmute. But what do we think he's doing in that text every other month? I see Jackie trying to text feverishly.
He's breathing life into you.
Breathing life into me, absolutely. Building you up, yes, all great things, yes, yes, yes. But why does he do that? Letting you know how valuable you are. Oh my gosh, these are all great things. He is doing all that absolutely in that text. But what he's doing is one, you guys don't realize this, I'm not seeing it, power punch with value. He is confirming, I remember, I'm gonna be on the call. All that stuff you guys are getting in that text message, that energy, that value, absolutely. But he's confirming. That's why he does it every other month, to make sure I remember that I'm going to be on. But then the second thing he did in that message, leading us into ... the convention. He's telling me what he wants me to talk about. These are hidden. I already, Jamar was mouthing it while I was saying it. He is leading me into what he wants me to say, but he's doing it by putting all of that positive energy and feedback. That is the value that we get from these calls. And I hope you can pick up and take, I tell you, you guys, I take feverish notes just because that's what I'm picking up in these conversations with these leaders. Not really what they're saying, but what they're not saying, how they're saying it. That's our topic it was our topic last week. I'm going to make it the topic again today. Just what we say matters. That's what I said last week. What we say matters. But what we don't say matters more. It's how we say it. You guys showed me all the amazing things. And yes, he packs a lot of value. He makes me feel special. He always sends me the flyer. I always get that message. But one thing he does not do is he doesn't message me and say, "Hey, Rox, just reminding you, tomorrow, you're on. Hey, Roxann, confirming, you'll be on tomorrow, right?" Do those words sound familiar? That's how we're confirming our guests, y'all. Which one sounds more exciting? Which one will you want to show up for? And not only show up, but be present, be there, be energized. Who makes confirmation calls for their PBRs, PBZs, for if you guys, yes, sensational Sharon, she's like, absolutely, yes, these hands are going up. We make these confirmation calls, but listen to how your confirmations calls sound. Do they sound like Mr. L. Thomas's confirmation call to me every other month? I bet you they don't. And not only am I, yes, of course, I have it in my calendar. I'm always on here. I love y'all, and this is exciting for me. But I need to make sure, just because of that one simple small text, I need to bring it. He's expecting me to bring it. There are people that are wanting me to bring it. So with these confirmation calls that we're making, are you instilling that in your people? Or are you saying, hey, just confirming you'll be at my house tomorrow? Oh man, you can't make it, shucks. Notice the difference. So per his lead, let's talk about convention. Absolutely. We all have, hopefully, some people on our team, 1, 2, 3, 4, however many people we have on our team. And we're making these confirmation calls for people to come to convention, right? These are already IBOs, already know conventions going on. A lot of us have people that aren't going, or haven't registered, or haven't even talked to us about convention, or we haven't talked to them about convention, but we want to ensure that they're there. So how are we making these calls for convention? Are you saying, I'm going to see you there, right? We're going to be at convention this weekend, right? That's one way to say it. Absolutely. And of course, you can do different influxes and have energy in that. But how about Mr. Al Thomas? Can't wait to see you in Dallas. Guess what, y'all? I got that text the other day from Deb. I can't wait to see you. Are you guys sending that to your team? Even if they're not registered, even if they say they can't go, text them. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you in Dallas. It's going to be phenomenal. You bring so much energy. Like, it wouldn't be the same without you. And they're like, oh, I told you my son had a basketball game. No freaking way. I completely forgot. There's no way. Is there any way we can get grandma to take him to the basketball game? I need you to be there with me. Like I told you, that the environment needs you. They need your energy. But we're preaching it. I say preaching to people, saying, oh, you need to be there. You need to see all the people. You need the environment. You need. How do we know what other people need? So really dissect what we're saying to people and how we say it. And I hope we go back and make confirmation calls with our team that sound a little different. And every confirmation call sounds a little different. But write out a script. Know what you're going to say ahead of time. Don't wing it. When we wing it, yeah, we're mucking it up and we're practicing, but it just doesn't come out right the first time. Say it again and again and again and again before we get on that phone call. So when we're talking about how we're having these conversations with people, I had posted something on a group chat, just a snapshot of a message that I got from someone I had met with. And it said, hey, curiosity killed the cat. I am interested in hearing more about what you said, making money off these referrals. You said I'm going to send you referrals. You said, how do I do that? How does this work? So what happened is I just piqued interest enough for him to come back to me and say, hey, I'm interested in learning. So now this guy's inviting himself to a presentation. Do you guys realize that? He's inviting himself. But it's not just that. I had someone reach out to me that saw the post and he said, hey, how are you doing this? How do you get people in like a networking meeting or a networking group? Like, we're not supposed to be there to recruit. How are you getting people to ask about the business? Like, this is what I do and I'm having a hard time. And I shared my process a little bit on what I do, and it's super simple, you guys. I'll share it on another call, but literally super simple. It's all about the energy and how you say it. But then he said, oh, well, I do the same thing. And I said, really? And he goes, yeah, I just don't have the same results you have. And I was like, well, if it's the same thing, it's the same results. So there's something different. What is it? So I asked, what is it that you're saying? And I'm paraphrasing down here. You said, where is it? Hey, and it's someone that he actually gave business to, and he's creating this relationship. Fantastic. I love it. Best way to start, especially in a networking group. And he said, hey, I know you're super busy here, but as you pass referrals, there's a way that you can earn residual income just by passing referrals. So if you're interested, let me know. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what it was. Why? Because it didn't interest me. I'm in the business and it didn't interest me. I didn't say I want to learn more. And in a way, it sounded kind of apologetic. Like, hey, I know you're super busy. Like, this is just something I have to ask. There's a way to go about it and say things like that. So what I said that was a little bit different, and he said it sounded like me. And I said, hey, I know you're going to pass me referrals. I love that. That is phenomenal. That is awesome. There's a way that I can get you compensated for those referrals that you're going to send to me anyway. Had he sent me one? No. Do I know if he's going to? I don't know. But I said, for these referrals you're going to send to me anyway. And I'd like to, or what did I say? I didn't say I'd like to show you. And I said, I just got to get you access to this platform. And I left it at that. And I changed the subject. I did not ACN vomit over him. I did not talk to him about the services. I did not talk to him how he got paid. I didn't talk to him about a dang thing, and I left it at that. If he's interested, he will come to me. So we've said that it doesn't matter what you say. Absolutely, it does not matter what you say. If someone's interested, by the way that gentleman brought it up, hey, there's a way to earn residual income. That'll pique some people, absolutely. But we want the maximum eyes on this business. I want to work smarter, not harder. I want people to come to me. So I left it at that. And a few days later, I got that text message. And so what I do, I said, absolutely. Are you free tonight at 7? That's it. Are you free tonight at 7? He said, yeah, I can be. Well, where do you want to meet? And I said, actually, it's on Zoom. A lot easier for you. I'll send you the link. That's it. He jumped on a call. He jumped on a presentation. Simple as that. I didn't say anything about residual income. I didn't say anything at all. He still didn't know what he was jumping on for. And he was really interested. Has he signed up yet? No. Do I care? No. It's eyes on the business. That's all we care about right now. How many eyes can we get on the business? Let them decide. It's not on us to decide or convince or do anything like that. So I want to do a little exercise here. Let me check the time. Okay, cool. We got some time. So remember, it's really not what you say. Actually, I'll do something here. Everybody make this symbol. Let me see. I don't have everyone's cameras on, which sucks. All right. Now put this on your chin. Put this on your chin. On your chin. Yo, we've done this on this call several times. Other leaders have done this on the call several times. I see hands moving. The words really don't matter. It's how you present it. You guys are watching me and my energy. So remember that as we invite. I'm a guest. I've never been to an event before. I've never even seen a presentation. And I hope right now that we can unmute. Deb, since you reached out to me this week, Deb, invite me to the convention this weekend.
Hey, Roxann, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. What's going on, Deb?
I hope I can see you this weekend. Are you available? I need you there with me.
This weekend, they're with you where? What's going on?
Honey, I'm going to be in Dallas. I need you there.
In
I need you
Dallas?
there. Yes.
Girl, what are we going to do?
We're going to have so much fun. You ain't going to know what to do with yourself. You're going to be so
I
high.
like fun.
You're going to be so high and lifted up. You're going to be like, Deb, thanks for telling me all about it.
All about what? What are you talking about?
Just come. That's all I want you to do.
Just
I'm going to give you the
okay.
ad. I'm going to send you the address and everything for you to meet me there.
Okay. Deb, I can't this weekend. I'm really busy.
You can't tell me you can't make it.
You guys hear that? You can't tell me you can't make it. What do you mean? I can't tell you
I'm coming to pick you up, ma'am.
Girl, okay, let me change some things around. I'll be there.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll call you later on tonight.
Awesome. Y'all hear that? How many people can we make that call to? Thank you, Deb. That was fantastic. I love it. So I'm going to go back and ask, how many people have you actually invited like that? 3. Is that what you said, right? She's talking. You're still muted, Deb.
3, 1 within the last half an hour.
Oh, I love it. Okay. That's fantastic. 3. Let's get 10 today.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Why not? Let's go.
Do we care if they say yes or no?
No, just I want them to say yes, though.
Exactly. I want them to say yes too. Absolutely. I want to meet all your people. But we're going into this. Thank you so much, Deb. We're going into this apologetically. We're going into this allowing them to make excuses. People are going to say no. That's okay. We say, oh man, dude, you're missing out. I can't believe it. Well, what am I missing out on? I can't tell you because you're not going to be there. But don't worry about it. I'll call you when I get back. Hang up. Hang up. But when they say that, we continue with, oh man, there's this convention. The owners are going to be there. The co-founders are going to be there. All the products are going to be there. Like, it's just going to be an awesome environment. I can't believe you're going to miss it. Why? If they're not going to be there, stop wasting your breath. Why go into the information? You guys don't realize we're ACN vomiting this on people. And I know because I've done it. And it does not, what we're doing is we're not promoting at that point. What we're doing is just sharing that there's a convention. Promoting is actually promoting. It's getting people there. Like, imagine if you had tickets. Oh my gosh, Josh Casey, can you do me a favor? Can you unmute?
What's going on, Roxann?
Hey, how you doing, Josh? Oh my gosh, you will never believe this. I have tickets to the Super Bowl this weekend.
The Super Bowl?
The
Say
freaking
less.
Super Bowl. You there?
Say less. Where
The
you
week-
where you need
okay.
me to meet you?
Tickets are 5,000. Cash at me. I'll send you my cash app. Cool?
5,000? Oh shit. Let me the way that my bank account works.
What? 5,000 for the Super Bowl? Come on now.
You know what? How about we just do a watch party? Can we do a watch party?
All right, cool. I got you. Josh, you're doing a watch party. I'll send you a picture from the Super Bowl, all right? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call Catherine. Have a good one. Do I care that Josh can't make it to the Super Bowl? No. 5,000? Who cares? I'm going to ask, and guess what? Someone's like, I got you. The business is $299, and we're so scared of that one slide. Until I learned how amazing that slide is, I was the same way. I hated covering that slide. Whenever I started presenting, I was like, nope, I'm handing it off before that slide. I'm letting my sponsor cover that. I'm not going to ask people to pay money. Why? It's $299. Those that are interested, those that want to change, those that want to do something will make it work. This was oh my gosh, a year ago now. I had someone, I shared it, the picture on here. I had someone show up with all this change on a desk to make up the $299 to join ACN. She said she went through her car. She asked her family members all the change that they had. Hey, I need your change. 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 Did she ask them for money? Did she say, I need money? No. Did she ask them that I need $299? I need your help. She didn't ask anything. She just said, I need your change. And people are like, cool, here you go, here you go, here you go. She had all this change. And I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do here now? And I said, okay, what we need to do is we need to get this deposited so then we can put this on your card. And I had to figure out ways. I had to work with it because I've never had someone just show up with a couple $100 in change. Freaking crazy. I really wish Josh could come to the Super Bowl with me, but maybe next time. This is how we need to invite. Maria, can you unmute for me?
Hello, Roxann.
Hey, love. Invite me this weekend.
Okay. Hey, Roxann, how are you?
I'm good. What's up, Maria?
I am doing so amazing. Listen, hey, I know you're in Dallas. I'm going to be up there in Dallas. I'm going to an event. I need you to come with me. You've got to see this.
You're going to be in Dallas? Listen,
I'm going to be in Dallas, girl.
I love it.
There.
Let's connect after your event. I'm super busy during the day, but I want to see you.
Roxann, I love you. You know that, right?
100%.
Okay, that's why you need to be there. If I did not love you, I'm not inviting just anybody. I'm inviting you.
What kind of event?
Girl, if I told you, I would mess it up for you. You need to see it the way I saw it. I don't want to. I'm just telling you, you need to be there. I love you. This will change your life. Please, you need to be there. This will change your life like it's changed mine. Come on, let's do this, Roxann. I'm excited.
All right, girl. I'll do it. But I mean, if you're going to be in town, we got to grab a drink. Is there a place we can grab a drink?
Yeah, afterwards. But you got to come see this first. I'm so excited for you to see it. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see what I saw.
Okay. I mean, I think I could make it work like Saturday. Does that work?
Yes, in the morning. Yes, please. Yes, that'll be fine.
And
I'll pick you up. I will pick you up. This will be amazing. You're not going to regret this. You are going to thank me so much when this is over.
awesome. All right. All right. I'll be there for you, Maria.
Thank you. Looking forward to it. So excited to see you.
Yes. I love the energy, you guys. You guys see that? Take a shot of like a Monster or something before you make these calls if you have to. Like, do something for that. And you notice the difference in how we're making calls, or how many of us have been scared and haven't made any calls? That's another thing too. We're scared and we haven't done it. And the reason why I wanted y'all to say it here, throw you on the spot, because some of y'all are freaking out. Please don't call my name. Please don't call my name. I saw some cameras turn off. Please don't call my name. So here's an example of a text message I sent out. What did I say? I'm talking to someone. He spent a month in Thailand, y'all. A month in Thailand. He knows nothing about the business yet. He actually asked me, a friend of his asked me, he goes, hey, what is it that you do? And I said, I coach professionals and non-professionals how to develop a 6-figure income. That's it. And his buddy looked at me like, oh, you need to help that guy out. And he was like, yeah, that does sound pretty cool. Like, yeah, when I get back from Thailand, maybe. That's all I said, y'all. He knows nothing. That's it. I coach people, professionals and non-professionals, because I know this gentleman picks up contracts and is a non-professional, but his buddy owns a bar, so he's a professional. I wanted to include both on how to develop a 6-figure income. That's it. So I said, he was on his way back. This was like a couple of days ago. I was talking to him when he gets back, and I said, hey, when do you have to be back at work? And he said, next week, I'm going to Houston. I'll be out there for a month. And I say, dang it! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. How can I convince you to come to Dallas with me first? And he said, oh man, I'm already going to be in Houston. Cool. That means you're going to be closer. How can I convince you to come to Dallas with me that weekend? And he goes, man, I got to talk to my buddy. Like, he really wants to hammer this out. We'll be working through the weekend. And I said, even better, you'll be there 3 more weekends. I need you to be in Dallas with me. He was like, you need a ride? Are you going to be in Houston? I will have my car. I can drive you up there. And I said, no, I'm flying from Lubbock, but I still need you to be there. And he was like, well, let me ask my buddy. And I'm like, hey, if I need to fly to Houston and drive with you, let me know. I'll fly to Houston, which is 7 hours away. And then I'll drive from Houston to Dallas, which is like another 7 hours away. Like, come on now. I need you to be there. And so then we got on the phone and started talking. He was busy to answer my first call. So I piqued his interest with that text. How can I convince you? Did I say, oh man, you're going to miss out? Did I say, how can we make this change? How can we make this different? I just said, how can I convince you? Does he know what we're doing in Dallas yet? Sharon's already shaking her head. He doesn't. So I am just inviting. This is how I invite to convention. Because of the fact, when we're down to the wire, because of the fact that I don't want to waste time presenting. I don't want to waste time trying to convince them that they need to sign up and then need to do Dallas and then do both. I said, no, let me just let the event do the event. Let me just get them in the environment. Let me just get them around Maria, Sharon, Al Thomas, Jamar Sharp. Let me get them around these amazing people, because what's going to happen when I do, they feel your excitement. They feel your energy. But then they also are going to hear y'all talk about me. The cross edification that happens during these things are phenomenal. Introduce your guest to me. I will tell you, man, I am so happy you're friends with Maria and she got you here. Like, she has changed lives. She does everything above and beyond. I've flown to Phoenix for just layovers. She's picked me up at the airport. We've hung out and dropped me back off. Maria is the best person you will ever meet. And guess what? She is crushing it, not only in English, but in Spanish. Like, she's the best person. She's 2 of me. I can only do English. That is what happens at these things. So when you guys bring guests, when you guys are bringing your new reps, are you guys walking them up to Mr. Thomas and just taking a snapshot? Are you guys walking them up to the co-founders or just saying, hey, take a picture, let's get a picture with them? So many people are just taking pictures, ask questions. Hey, Mr. Thomas, my friend Maria is in Arizona, and she has a great Spanish-speaking community that we'd like to introduce this business to. And I know you develop everywhere. Any advice you have for Maria to grow this business? And he's going to answer the question. Be different. Get them excited. Get them thinking about things. Hey, this is Mr. Tony Kupas. Tony Kupas, as you saw, is a co-founder. He started this whole thing. Now, I know you started where we are right now, Mr. Kupas. What is the most thing that got you motivated to start doing something different, to build this business, to start ACN? This is how I got him to San Antonio. I just asked a question, and he was like, who is this girl? What's your position again? Where do you live? Where am I agreeing to fly to? Have these conversations with the leaders, but not only the leaders, the people that all the product providers. Have these conversations. You know that I did, it was me and a couple other girls during the breakout room for Impact. We did a video. We said, with Phil Chrysler, we said, hey, you know what? We want to just have a conversation, and we're going to post this on social media. We didn't record any of this down, but we're like, can you pretend to have a conversation with us? And then we posted it on social media. How many of your insurance providers, CEO, will have a conversation with you? How many of you have met or even know the CEO of your health insurance provider? Impact Health Sharing is something truly revolutionary and is doing something different. He was so excited. He was like, well, I don't know what to talk about. Can you ask me a question? And he's pretending like he's talking in this video. And I said, no, you're doing great. We're communicating either way. He's like, okay, this is kind of weird, but if this is what you girls want. It was crazy and weird, but we did it anyway. Are you having these conversations? Do you know Vivint reps personally? I do. I had Alex message me and said, hey, when's your next event in Lubbock? I want to be there. Wait, what? We had Alex at our last event because I gave him my number at another event and said, hey, I'm building in Lubbock. That's it. I've talked to Vince with Zoom. Ever since then, I had his email address. Whenever I had any issues, I messaged him directly. Do y'all even know who Vince is? Do you know Alex behind the desk that's always there? That's what's so great at these things. Start thinking differently, y'all. This is your business. You're in control of your future. We have this convention that's going to change lives. Do you know this? Or are you still skeptical? You're still participating. You're still here. But are we conveying that to our guests, to our people? Just be excited. The words really don't matter. You can fudge up the words as much as possible. Rick. He looks up slowly. Can you unmute yourself real quickly?
Yes.
Rick, oh my goodness, this weekend I'm going to be in Dallas. I need you to be there with me.
What's going on in Dallas?
You know what? I don't even know. Seriously, it's this
What?
like
You don't know?
pyramid multi thing. I don't even know. But I saw this guy on YouTube, Al Thomas. He's going to be there, and I just want to meet him. I want you to meet him with me.
And what's it going to be about?
I told you, I don't know. It's this pyramid thing. I really don't know. I need you to meet Mr. Thomas.
I live
like
in
they
Hawaii.
talk about all these services. I don't know, but you have to come with me.
I can't make it. I live in Hawaii.
Well, guess what? Have you been on a plane before? You need to be in Dallas.
Oh, man.
This
Seriously?
man makes millions of dollars in different industries. Yeah, I told you, it's this pyramid thing, but whatever. Mr. Thomas does everything from real estate to I don't even know what. He does something in like maybe cryptocurrency. I don't know. We need to meet him. Let's get on a plane. I'll even help you with your flight. Meet me in Dallas.
No, you don't need to help me with my flight. I just needed to do it.
Just do it. I love it. Okay, I'll see you there. On Friday, I'm going to be there Friday night.
All right. I'll be there.
Love it.
Okay.
Y'all, the words don't matter. When the energy is there, like I said, put it on your chin. Nobody really listens, right? I know I went over just a bit, y'all. I'm pumped. I'm excited, but I want you guys to be at that same level as me. And getting you guys to speak with each other, get on phone calls, randomly call me. Randomly call someone and invite them. I've had my reps do that before and I love it. I pick up the phone and I'm like, hey Tris, what's up? And she's like, oh my gosh, Roxann, are you free tonight at 7? I thought she had a question and needed help. But the more you practice, the more you role play, the better you're going to be at it. Your very favorite song you did not know the first time you heard it, but you played it over and over and over and over and over and over. That's why this is the same thing. When someone asks me what it is that I do, I wrote down that script. I practiced it while I was driving in the car. I help professionals and non-professionals build a 6-figure income. Super simple, but when I practiced it, I kept messing it up. I help people residuals. Wait, what, huh? Because we have all this information. Shut it off. That's where the practice comes into play. Ask people to deny. Ask people to say no. Ask people to fight with you. Just say, hey, this event's $5,000. You need to be there with me. They're gonna be like, $5,000? You're ridiculous. No, absolutely not. Well, cool, it's not $5,000. It's a couple $100. We're gonna be there, get a room. We're just gonna have a whole bunch of fun. But like, cool, right? Pique their interest. Have excitement. And if they say no, who the fudge cares? Act like you're inviting them to the Super Bowl. That's exactly what this is. If they can't miss it, guess what? It's their loss. You will have all the pictures, you'll have all the excitement, you'll have all the momentum. They're missing out at the same job, day in, day out, at the same business that runs their life. So we're going to keep inviting them, and one day it'll click. I've had some people after 7 years, Rox, I need to hear about this thing you've been talking about. 7 years, 20 years into this business, I promise you, I'm probably going to get the same calls and same messages. You've been doing this for 20 years? And you're flying private, and I'm still in coach in those itty bitty seats. I need you to talk to me about this thing. All right, y'all. I am out. I am excited. I cannot wait to see y'all in Dallas. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas.